was that after you graduated from like what, college or high school or whatnot, you went over into working in retail and then you became a medical assistant? It wasn't something that you really wanted to do, you know, because you have a talent being in music, and you know, you being very, very shy, and your parents not actually approving of, you know, what you really wanted to do. So what was that like for you?
I've always kept in mind that I wanted to do music, but those things were basically stepping stones. You know, finishing high school, that's first and foremost a must. Going to school is first and foremost a must. I can't just skip over what my parents told me to do. So, of course, those things were always prioritized, but mostly used as a stepping stone. That's just like now I'm still, you know, working to support my career. It's a give and a take. It's not just like I worked and I went to school because that's what I wanted to do. It is at the time what I wanted to do, but knowing that I wanted to do something else, using that to get where I was going.
So when did you, you know, decide, well, when did you figure out that you had like a voice to sing, you know, and this talent at that?
Oh, when I was about 5 years old, I was in the living room singing and my sister noticed, and from that moment on, we've known.
Were you like shocked or anything? Or was it like, wow, I got a little something going on here?
So here's the thing, as a kid, you know, like as a child, if you realize that you can do something, you're gonna want to always do it. So it's like, oh, I do this. So watch, now somebody's coming, I'm gonna do it now. Somebody's coming, I'm
Mhm.
gonna do it now. So it's just like it's a good feeling. Like you don't, you don't think about what it is that you're doing. I wasn't thinking about the feeling. It was just like I know how to do something, and somebody's coming. Let me do it now.
So when exactly did you like just straight up into wanting to, you know, do music full time?
Okay, so I always write, but officially in 2018, I decided that I'm gonna do this. Like started going to the studio, started paying more attention to the technical part of music and just like learning what it is that I'm doing when I'm recording. 2018. Well, 2018, I
Okay.
decided I was gonna just stick to music. That's what I'm gonna do, full throttle. Like,
Okay. I know that you have this shyness to you. Like you don't talk much. You're probably an introvert. Am I right?
I'm super introverted. Super
Listen,
introverted.
like I'm an introvert too, so I can relate to this. I can honestly, I'm telling you, I can relate to this because I don't talk much. You can get a little few sentences out of me, and then that's about it.
I grew up in a speak when you're spoken to kind of home, so
Mhm.
uh, um, I do have a free spirit, but I am very introverted and very isolated, and I am literally being forced out into the world because I try to like hide my talents. I do so many different
Mhm.
things, but I like try to hide. Didn't
Why
want
you
to
trying to
like
hide? Showcase it. You know,
at
so a lot of
first,
people.
like not knowing what I'm walking into. At first, like when you walk into this, you're like, oh, I got this. And then you realize that there's so many people doing what you're doing.
Mhm.
And then you feel like, oh, maybe they won't like it. You're thinking about what people are thinking. You're thinking all of these things. So I was just like, um, I mean, so many moving parts. Like it's just like, I don't know. I don't know.
Should I? Should I not do it? Are people gonna really like it? Cause I like it, but I don't
Because
know what
that's
everybody else.
always the first thoughts. That's always the first thoughts. You go through phases. Like Are people gonna like it? Are people not gonna like it? Then you do it, then you realize people like it. Then you do it again and you realize some people like it, some people don't like it. It's just like it was an iffy feeling. Like I didn't know what I was walking into at first.
Right. But your friend Breeze was the one who kind of encouraged you to take that leap of faith, right? You know, and you guys have this like artist and manager relationship going on, right? Like, you know, he kind of encouraged you to like, hey, you
Push
have
me
a
right
talent,
through the door.
go out there and do it.
Push me right into the lion's den. Out the fire, out the pot, into the fire. Every time. Him. Yep. He pushes me for the most part. Like sometimes I think every artist has it, but I have my moods. And when I get in
Mhm.
those moods, he's like, "You can't do this. You need to get up and go do what it is that needs to be done. Get up, put your makeup on, get up, write this song. We have to finish this chorus." Like he's always on my back about music things, about how much content I'm posting, and asking what did I do today, towards my music. So yeah, very encouraging, really pushing me, really forcing me out there, forcing me to get my face out there because I wanted to wear, like a mask, or like let me wear dark
Mhm.
glasses, or like let me wear a mask, a ski mask every time they want to do an interview. Like I didn't want to really put my face.
Mhm.
Yep.
So how important or how much effect did he have on you, you know, while trying to get you out of this shell that you have to show your talent, your personality a little bit at least?
I mean, the harassment for the most part, like telling me, like just I can't even articulate because I get like 100% harassment, 100% you need to do this, 100% you're wasting your time. Like it's like having your conscience speak out loud to you, like what are you doing? Like come on, let's go. That's the encouragement. That's
Mhm.
the push. That's the he doesn't allow me. Like I like to sleep. That's my number one thing. I like to sleep. He won't let me sleep throughout the afternoon. Like if I'm sleeping too late, he'll call and wake me up and start asking questions about my music. What did I do towards my music today? Did I find a new flow for this? Do I need beats? Like he's on it on his job.
That's what a manager should do, and a friend. Because I would do my friends the exact same way. Get up, we got work to do.
Yeah, but
No time.
ultimately, I think that with what it is that I'm doing,
Hmm.
I think that it ultimately takes more than one energy, because I think that if I was doing this by myself, that I probably would have quit a long time ago, because it's hard. It's not something I could cakewalk. It's kind of hard. I did a challenge where I was acting in the video.
Hmm.
Like I didn't have to do a video with it, but I did a video with it. It was kind of like super animated and like very extra. Everything was like super extra. But I don't think you think Friendem is animated?
I thought it was.
I mean, it's colorful. It got a lot of color pop in it, but I don't think it was animated.
Well, I mean, you know, a lot of facial expressions, a lot of excitement, you know, surrounded it, especially around the song. You know, you wanted to, with everyone kind of going through a lot of things with 2020. You know, this song here was like uplifting. You know,
Yeah,
basically help people who are just like you, a little afraid to kind of go out there and be social, or you know, it was really more so like building a like. Don't be afraid to go out and build a friendship while you know social distancing from people, you know. So
that's the thing about it. So I am like introverted, but COVID, I was socially distanced before COVID, but
mhm.
by choice. When it's not by choice, it makes you want to reach out. It makes you miss your friends. It regresses old memories, and just like it makes you long for company, long to see your friends and talk to them. So like, yeah, big up my friend them. No matter if it near or far, because COVID has torn a lot of friendships and families apart. It's just Very COVID is not cool.
Blank.
And we needed something to draw us together, to
Mhm.
make you pick up your phone and what happened to my friend? Where is she? Call them, check on your friends, check on your okay friends. Like, friend them.
Definitely.